What is up, my friends? Today we got something classic in the house. We got the Darth Malgus premium format figure by Sideshow. If this is your first time on the channel, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on all of our content. So yeah, guys, I'm super pumped. I've always wanted to get this statue. This is one of these grail pieces, as some of the collectors call it. Just a very hard figure for you to get, for me to get. A lot of the Sith Lords are very difficult to get, but this one here is among the top ones that are of difficulty. So a few weeks ago, I picked up the Darth Malgus 1/6 scale figure by Sideshow, and I unboxed it last week, and I was somewhat disappointed in its posing. You know, I did like the detail on it, so it just made me want to get this even more, and lo and behold, there was somebody on the Facebook group that hooked it up. So to Peter Tack, I just want to say a big MCE thank you for hooking this one up. It's because otherwise I don't know when this would have arrived in my collection, but you made this possible, so I really appreciate it, man. So with that, let's take a look at the box art real quick before we look at what's inside the statue. Inside the box, I mean. So this is the way the classic boxes used to look like from Sideshow, the premium format boxes. So you had a very simple Star Wars Old Republic, Darth Malgus written here. The Sideshow exclusive sticker is in gold on this one, not the silver that's going on right now. You also have a image of what the Darth Malgus statue would look like here from the upper area. Again, Darth Malgus, and then there's like a muted, almost washed background that you can see some of the art there, and then another vision of what the statue is going to look like there from the side. And that's basically it. So let's get it out of the box and see what's inside. All right, so this is obviously the outside of the box, outside of the foam. There's layer number one. You get the cloak. Okay, let's put this off to the side. And then you get his shoulder pads. You get one right here. Detail looks pretty good. I like all the etching that they have thrown into it and all that. Nice paint job. All right, the same thing over here. Real cool wear. All right, and there is the main layer with everything in it. So you have the portraits, the base, the body, the lightsaber. And then you get a power outlet. So that's cool. I like that. No batteries. Holy cow. Look at the details on that face, man. Really awesome work on this. Oh, I'm loving the wear here on the face, the scars and all that. Skin tone looks really good. And those eyes, man. Shh, this is dope. All right, and here's portrait number 2. Also looks really cool. It's got the respirator on. That looks really awesome. Judging by the pin there, I'm kind of hoping that the LEDs translate into this. I'm not really certain, but I'm praying for that. So that looks really good. Again, same thing. Really nice job on the paint. Like that, you can see the veins in the head and everything. Dope. Really nice work. All right, here's the top part of the lightsaber. Not much on his design. Not really a huge fan of Malgus's lightsaber design, but it's got kind of like a blade finish here. It would have been kind of nice to see this more of like a metal look, maybe sharper edge and some wear on that. That would be kind of dope, like they did in the 6 scale figure. And I think this one definitely the lightsaber lights up, so that's good. Oh, yo, this base has got some weight to it, man. I like the color of the base. It's got that reddish bronze peel to it, metal, you know, and it got that grate there and everything. That's cool. All right, number 126 of only 500, man. This is super limited. Very neat. That's why it's so hard to find the exclusive. That's what your base looks like. All right, and last but not least, let's take a look at the body. Very nice details on the body. This is all sculpted. Complete polystone here, guys. No fabric whatsoever on this other than the cloak. So very cool. Like the details. Like the wear and tear and scuffing in the armor. So that's good. Look at all that. Looks really nice. Paint job looks really good. The way the knees look, man, that looks cool. Very awesome. All right. there it is all put together. Very easy assembly. There really wasn't much, I didn't need instructions for this at all. Body comes all in one piece, so it made it very simple. But really impressive look for this character. Looks really dope, man. I even like the way the whole cloak lays over on him. So really dope. So let me give you guys a real quick brief history on this dude. Darth Malgus' real name is Veridin, and he was born on Droman Kaas. Now, Veridin's always been kind of an evil guy. He actually killed a Twi'lek for some minor thing just to get into the Sith Academy. He only took the name Malgus after he became the apprentice to Master Vindicate, a pureblood Sith. Together, they would initiate an attack to reclaim Korriban, the ancient birthplace of the Sith. This, along with other attacks, would spark the Great Galactic War. During this battle, Vindicate was wounded by the Master of Satele Shan. After Malgus defeated him, he walks over to his former master, and instead of helping him out, he mocks him for his defeat and then decapitates him. 14 years later, he would then lead an attack on Alderaan. He and his forces took out many Republic troopers until Satele Shan showed up. She and a Republic commando took down Malgus and his forces and severely wounded him to the point where he would forever need a respirator for the rest of his days. Again, some years later, he was instrumental in the sacking of Coruscant, the destruction of the Jedi Temple, and the death of one of the high-ranking Jedi Masters. Yeah, so in the Old Republic, he's a serious dude to contend with. Now, this statue here is a fairly good size. It's actually very weighty. You know, the base and his body feel extremely solid, so that's where most of your weight is. He is about 21 inches tall and about 15 inches wide and like 10 to 12 inches deep. So fairly easy statue to display in any display, in my opinion. So in comparison to the 6 scale figure that I have, I ain't really digging the way this thing came out. This thing looks really awesome. I love the way the base looks. It's got a very simple, museum style base, but I like the bronze reddish tone to it and everything. It's got like dirt and grime all in the base and everything, which makes it look cool. I like that the body itself is all one sculpted piece, so there's no areas where you're going to see any seams or anything like that. It's got fairly simple paint way to it. I mean, there's nothing here that screams, super vibrant colors or anything like that. It's just grays and blacks. But I like what they did with it. You got some scuffing and wear here on the armor. I like that you also have some dirt and wear on the suit, and then the way the whole thing laps over each other. It's got a very classic museum style look to it. So, nothing much going on there. I'm usually not a fan of mixed media. That's not something that I really go with. It's because, it gets lint and everything. But in this case here, I think it works. And I like what they did with the hood itself. There's actual magnets here that hold the tips of the cloak down, which I think that was really cool. I kind of wish they would bring that back for newer pieces. Like when you do like a Batman cape, it'd be kind of cool if they just attach with magnets. Because then, I think it'll make it easier to display it. There's a wire that runs on the inside of the hood here, so you can actually fix the hood the way you want it to and give it some character of its own. Because the cape is held, or the cloak is held with magnets, you can actually take these armor plates, and if you want, you can mount them out on the outside like that. So if you want to give it this kind of look, which I think looks pretty neat. Although it doesn't feel as secure when you do it this way. But if you want to give it this style look, you can. Me personally, I like it on the inside because it just makes him look a little bit beefier, All right, for the exclusive, you get the unmasked portrait of Darth Malgus, which I think looks awesome. I love the way that looks as well. I really don't know which portrait I like better. I'm probably going to go with this one because of the light up feature. Because the light up feature is cool on this. But I like this portrait here. It's got some character to him. He looks angry, but he looks kind of evil, like diabolical in a way. I really love that he got the scarring right here on the side of the face. Love the way they did the veins all in the head. The paint job on the portrait looks good. And on the face, I love that they did all this detail on this because the body is all covered up, so you really can't see everything else, And they did a good job on the armor as well, but I mean, that portrait really just sings, bro. They did a great job on both of these. So that's really neat. And of course, the freaking killer thing about this statue is the light up feature. So let's take a look at that as well. All right, so I dimmed the lights so you guys can get a better taste of what these will look like when it kicks in. There it is, man. Very awesome design with the lights. I love that they got the light up features correct here in the face. So you got the 2 lights here, and you got the lights going around on the upper part of the armor, which looks good. You got lights right here in the gauntlets, so that's really cool. You got 2 right there, and then of course you got the light in the lightsaber, which looks really awesome. And then over here on the chest as well. So I like all the lights that they threw in it. Now the newer premium format statues that I'm seeing have an actual light up lightsaber effect that looks like it's doing a whole gradual ignition to the blade, which I think is really cool feature of the newer ones. This one doesn't have that, but it's fine. I mean, that's just something you get to see at the beginning of it, but I'm good with it the way it is. Really cool. I'm loving it, man. This looks awesome. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on this one. I am loving it. This is another awesome win for me. I'm digging this, you know, really, really cool. As always, I'm interested to hear what you guys think of the Darth Malgus premium format figure. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, guys, keep it marvelous.